Hello, hello, hello. So another little tip or a bit of advice that I think I can give you that would be helpful. I am in the process of clearing out my mod space. I'm going to blow away my reserve space so I can get all my space back, and I'm going to redo or revamp the load order for our shows. It's really going to be basically the same, but I'm just going to get back some of that fragmented space. Now, whether you call it fragmented space or if you call it ghost space, we know that when you remove mods here in Skyrim, in this mod management software, it does not always give you back all your space. Okay? And people have said a lot of different things about it, but the only way to be sure that you get that space back, okay, is to blow away your reserve space. And I have a video on how to do that, and I'm not going to cover that again. However, once you do that, then the game reallocates that space, and it's all nice and clean and neat and pretty, and there's no fragmentation, there's no ghost space, there's nothing messed up about it, okay? So what I'm doing here, though, was I deleted a lot of my mods. Now, just coming in and deleting your mods does not do the same thing as erasing or removing your reserve space, okay? It does not do the same thing, because this manager software will not go in and recover all your space. It's still going to leave that fragmented or ghost space there, okay? So just coming in and deleting your mods is not the solution. You really have to remove your reserve space. And like I said, I have a video for that. You really have to remove that reserve space, clear that, and then come in and download your mods again. Okay? So I'm just showing you this for fun. I'm not really trying to do anything special here on the screen, but I'm wanting to explain that me simply deleting my mods, it says I have 4.63 gigabytes free. I can't use all that. I guarantee you probably a gig of that is now going to be ghost space. You know, what you call ghost space. I call it fragmented. You know, it's going to be space that is, the game thinks is still allocated, even though you've removed it from your list. For some reason, the game does not free it up properly, and it thinks it's still allocated, and it thinks you're still using whatever mod that might be that's tying it up. Or mods. Sometimes it's a lot of mods, different mods. So I just wanted to explain that to you and make sure you understand. Going in and deleting these mods is fine when you're just swapping some in and out. And you know, you can kind of make that work for you a little bit. It's really not the best practice, though. But you can do that a little bit and get away with it. We all do. But it is not the best practice. The best practice is to build your load order for your game, and when you're done with that game and you want to start over, blow that reserve space away and redo your load order within that. Even if you keep the same mods and keep the same game, and you just want to free up that fragmented space so that you can reallocate it and use it again, that's fine too. It's a tedious process. It takes a few hours, but it's worth it if, like, you know, you take and you write down your mods, and then you say, okay, I'm going to blow away my reserve space, and then I'm going to re-download all these mods that I was using in the order that I want them, and then they all pack in really nice, and it frees up that space that was tied up. And then you do have the opportunity and option of possibly adding in some more mods in the future. Okay? So anyway, just remember, deleting them from this list, while that should hopefully give you that space back, we know that sometimes it does not, okay? And if the game thinks that space is tied up and allocated to a mod, even if it's a mod you deleted and you're not using, it will not let you have that space back, okay? It just won't. The only way to get rid of that is to clear your reserve space, all right? Now, don't clear your reserve space unless you're sure that's what you want to do. Whatever you do, don't just go in and clear it for fun. Make sure that you know what mods you want to re-download. You know, make sure you're ready before you do that. That's a big step. It can cost you hours of work. And if you did not write down the mods you're using, and you're using, like I had like 100 mods here well, what did I say? 90 mods. So if you're using like 90 mods, you didn't make a list, and you just blow it away, well, it's going to be hard to remember all 90 of those mods unless you're just way better at memorization than I am, which you could be, but still, you get the idea. So anyway, I'm going to finish blowing this away, and I'm going to redo my load order for our shows. It's really going to be basically the same mods. I'm just trying to free some of that space back up, and I want to do an experiment and do a different show. So, okay, so remember that coming in here and deleting the mods out of this list, most of the times you'll get that space back, but not always, and sometimes it will create that fragmented space, and the only way to clear that is to clear your reserve space. Coming in here and deleting these mods off of this list, it is not the same as clearing the reserve space, because you won't get this space back reallocated all nice and clean and neat. Okay? All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Yes, tomorrow's Super Soldier. Blast off to adventure. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.